Eh bien, salut les enflammés, c'est Miss Flamme, j'espère que vous allez bien. Aujourd'hui, on se retrouve du coup pour le troisième épisode sur Red Dead Redemption. Du coup, la dernière fois, nous avons donc accompagné Bonnie, enfin oui, Bonnie, oui, elle s'appelle, dans cette ville. Et du coup, nous sommes allés voir le Marshal où on s'est occupé du coup d'un brigand en lui tirant dans la jambe pour éviter qu'il se barre. Et du coup, il a un nouveau besoin de nous. Donc là, c'est règlement de compte à Pix Basin.
Hello? Hello? It's Armadillo 731. What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. Yeah, if it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly the world is full of days.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshall! 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 I'd just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of poor men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go.
Il a un air crétin celui-là.
You ride with us again, Marson?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
Allez, dépêche-toi. Pas pressé le Marshal.
How long you been working for the government, Marston?
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
Government, boy.
I guess it's complicated. I came because it was made impossible for me not to.
You sure are a tight-lipped son of a bitch, mister.
I guess I am. I ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Ain't you all superior? Don't forget you need us more than we need you. Bill Williamson folded you up like an empty purse last time, if I remember correctly.
Simmer down,
Lui,
Jonah.
je
Listen
foutrais
to
une
your
balle dans le
boss,
crâne,
Jonah.
il
That's
m'agace.
a good boy. Otherwise, I'll put a hole in your hillbilly head and watch your tiny brain drain out. Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel-mouthed city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
I reckon.
All this manifest destiny hogwash, taming a wild land. We're nearly there.
presque.
Keep your eyes out for the Ballards.
Let's go.
Voyons voir.
Let's go. Stay alert, boys. Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Music to my ears, Marshal.
Voyons voir, qu'est-ce qu'on va avoir?
Oh my good God.
Oula!
Damn! Those bastards were waiting for us.
Ouh. Je suis en train de prendre cher, littéralement là.
Come on, Marston. I can't take them all by myself. You boys take the left for it. I'm going this way. Marston, you can tag along with me.
On va suivre le Marshal. Ah non, c'est pas le Marshal, pardon.
Right, I'm in charge now.
Coming from you, friend, that's a real compliment.
C'est moi où il y a le cri du gars en mode je me casse la gueule.
Are you kidding? Oh my good God! We're done for.
Still you full of holes! You sure put that feller to bed! Something's happening! Quick!
That's it.
Oh my good lord! What the hell? It's gonna take more than one of you, partner! We've got Mr. Gulch's cattle!
More like that, Marston. Hit.
Hell no!
Voyons voir où est-ce qu'ils sont les autres.
It's bad!
Faut monter.
Marston, all you gotta do is point it and pull the trigger. Lord, so much blood.
Oh, ce que j'ai fait, c'était pas prévu.
You might as well give it up now. Careful.
Woo! Keep dropping them like that, boy.
Hey, that's you and me. We're clear, boys. Let's get over this bridge. Forgive me, friend. Damn, those Baller twins got themselves an army. Yeah, rustling's a profitable business, and they
Okay.
ain't short on willing recruits these days. But the rancher can't pay him because those sons of bitches are robbing his cattle. You really want to die? Hey, we got something. By himself.
I'll kill you twice, you son of a bitch. We should cross paths with the marshal up here.
Giving them hell on the other side. That marshal of yours sure doesn't seem to mind getting his hands dirty.
Oh, he ain't afraid to pull the trigger, all right.
And he's been after these rustlers
Merde,
for
faut que je les
a
suive
long
peut-être.
time.
He'd tell you he's all about the book. Let the judge decide a man's fate. Well, he knows out plenty of his own justice, too. But God
you
damn it,
kidding
how
me?
many of these bastards are there?
I can't take much more than that.
Ça c'est fait. Au suivant.
Who's that there? You best shoot me now or this is over!
I ain't never lost no fight.
Are you kidding?
Follow me! Where's your brand and iron now?
Are you gonna do something, Marston?
Voilà, ça c'est fait.
Follow me! Can I borrow this, friend? We've come for Mr. Gold.
Let's get as close as we can before opening fire.
va éviter de courir de trop. On attend. Recharge. Oh non, c'était pas un oiseau que je voulais viser. Ça c'est fait. Je sais pas, il va falloir monter ou descendre, non descendre. Recharge, recharge. Ça c'est fait.
Come on now! Stop that!
Oups. Debout, debout, debout.
You might as well give it up now! What are you waiting for? Do something!
J'arrive pas à savoir où ils sont. Oh, dégage. Et le dernier, il est là-bas.
Fine shooting.
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well
Ça,
done.
c'est fait au moins.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. West Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. West Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
Ok. Bon, ça c'est une bonne chose de faite au moins. Très bien, ok. Ok. Donc. Carte, voyons voir. On est au plus près de chez Bonnie. On va aller au niveau de Bonnie, je pense. Allez, viens là le cheval. Faut que je remonte, ok. On est parti, direction chez Bonnie du coup. Let's go.
Yeah. Come on.
Ah bah oui, c'est sûr qu'on était à côté. Hein. On était vraiment tout proche, ouais, en effet. Bon allez, allons voir Bonnie du coup.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson. To settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is that I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true. Especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left. I tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
Ok, let's go. On va l'aider à amener ces bestioles au pâturage, du coup.
Head over to the cow pen. It's about time a budding farmer such as yourself learned how to herd cattle.
Let's go.
Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
I hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
I ain't so sure about that, but thank you.
Careful! You're more of a hindrance than a help.
How are you, Miss McFarland?
Easy now. He's got it.
Allez, on est parti.
Now, Mr. Marston. Herd the cows down the road. Pretend you know what you're doing.
Look at the cowboy.
Mais en même temps, elles sont chiantes, les vaches, là, en fait. Allez.
They say a wind's gonna
Allez les vaches. Elle m'aiderait même pas, tu sais, elle est devant elle, en mode bas les couilles, mais elle m'engueule. Je me la vois même pas, mais elle réussit à m'engueuler.
Just showing off now.
Good. Now we need to move this entire herd out to the far pasture for grazing. Sweep back and forth behind them. Keep them nice and tight.
Barney's gonna love this. Come on. Doing great, Mr. Marston. Stay with him. Get that herd together now.
Allez.
Nail it down. Watch for the runner. Keep going, Mr. Marston.
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Ok. Et on a fini. Ok. Bon. En tout cas les gens, du coup, on va s'arrêter là pour cet épisode. Donc j'espère qu'il vous a plu. Si c'est le cas, le petit like, le petit commentaire, le petit partage et le petit abonnement, ça fait plaisir. Et sur ce, c'était Miss Flamme. Bye bye tout le monde.